10 סיבות למה פורטנייט רמיקס הרס את המשחק ומקבל רוסט, מהשיתופי פעולה עם ראפרים, לרצון לעשות כמה שיותר כסף מהשחקנים. צ'פטר 5 התחיל מטורף, אך מה הם מתכננים לסוף שלו? 10 דברים, בואו נתחיל.
Yo, why is the chat spamming L? That's right. Fans are calling this the biggest fumble of all time.
אנשים אומרים שזה
as the definite favorite and live streams a thing of the past. So I asked you guys, what is one thing you would change about the season? And I was overwhelmed with how much backlash Ice Spice had. She's not even out yet, and fans are saying she is ruining the OG chapter. I mean, you gotta remember,
Ice Spice arrested it.
Fortnite. Like that. Ice is getting her own POI and a mythic on the Chapter 2 map. She's taking over the beloved location, the Shark, and a lot of people are just calling it the Shark now. These are some of people's favorite POIs from Chapter 2, and now they can't even experience the nostalgia of landing there again because there's a huge Ice Spice balloon sat on it. Here's another one. Did any of you buy an SUV skin lately? Maybe you copped a Cybertruck or a Behemoth. In fact, one of those is still in the item shop right now, so I wouldn't blame you if you spent your money on it, only to hop in game and realize you can't use them. There are no SUVs in Battle Royale right now, making your
אין SUVs בבטל רויאל עכשיו.
Fans are not happy about it. Now here's
אנשים לא מרוצים מזה.
Others are saying it's just for a month I wouldn't worry that much. But that brings me to the other problem with Fortnite Remix. It's only a month. This has its pros and cons. Yet most of you guys keep telling me about how the Battle Pass has suffered because of the changes. Not only is it half the size of a regular pass, but XP is now synchronized across every mode, so you can grind out enough challenges to literally finish the Battle Pass in one single day. Now, would it be a problem for most people, especially because, you know, it saves you money and time? What's there to complain about? I think the issue is there's still a whole month left and people have already done everything. The solution is more stuff to grind for. Now, the Battle Pass only being 52 is a big problem when you realize it still costs the same amount of money. Now, we get less V-Bucks in return for completing the pass and 50% less skins for the same 950 V-Bucks. We had the same issue last year during OG, but Fortnite seems to be putting their foot down and saying deal with it. Another one of their strangest decisions has everyone talking. Remember how they turned us into Lego minifigures and Fall Guys being had to transform thousands of skins to make it work? Well, that was pretty cool, but now Fortnite is going through all that effort again for the weirdest new item, shoes. Yeah, sneakers in the game. And soon they're going to
די מגניב שיש לך נייקי סניקרס in Fortnite.
Items like the shark slippers.
Really cool, guys.
These will work on 95% of skins by next year, and it could look ridiculous, but personally, I think it's an amazing way to create new skin combos. Issue is, fans
איזה משחק ראיתם מותגים מהעולם האמיתי במשחק כמו סייבר טראק, כמו נעלי נייקי, כמו אייס ספייס או כל מיני דברים כאלה? כן, בכל משחק ובעיה יש בעיות. אבל בסופו של דבר הם עשו משהו revolutionary. אבל כן, כמובן צריך לתת ביקורת בכל דבר, וזה אחד מהדברים שצריך לתת עליהם ביקורת.
Not impressed, saying they better not be more than 200 V-Bucks. And most importantly, it's another way to squeeze money out of us. Once again, I gotta be the devil's advocate here. Nike's on Kratos. Come on, it's gonna be hilarious. Now, I fully agree with this next point. There is basically no storyline in Fortnite Remix. That didn't really explain anything. And our connection between this map and the last one, it's a total mystery. There is zero explanation for why we've traveled back in time, or why a bunch of rappers are here for no reason.
אין הסבר למה חזרנו, אין הסבר למה יש ראפרים.
So there's nothing to add to the story. And the agency, our central hub of plot, has been replaced with Snoop Dogg's studio. I think it basically tells storyline fans you're gonna have to sit this one out and come back in Chapter 6 if you want this continuing. Now, I'll be fair and say they do have a few updates to give us something to latch onto, but right now, this season is completely absent from the story, and it's just a temporary break from the whole thing. Which brings me to how this theme has completely taken over OG2. For months, players were hyped to return to the Chapter 2 map in its full glory. Except it's just not how we remembered it. Now, I gotta put it out there, a lot of the island is exactly how we left it, but as the weeks go by, that nostalgia is gonna fade, as rappers take over POIs one by one.
הראפרים הולכים להשתלט על פורטנייט. ואני בעד. תנו לכל הסושיאל מדיה, לכל הראפרים להשתלט על זה.
Definitely a bold decision to make. At least when we had the first OG season, it really did feel like 2018 again. This feels like a collab season with Chapter 2 in the background. Now, as for the Battle Pass, let's just say the lineup isn't exactly popular with fans. The first time around, we got classic mashups like Omega Rock and Spectra Knight, so when you hand people skins like Dynamo TNTina, it's just not hitting the same. Now, obviously, I'm not getting more guys' feedback about the season, but there are still plenty of things to love about Remix, like the cars being back, and the pickup truck, the taxis,
the pickup truck is back, חזרה, taxi.
Now let's get to the feedback part. There's nowhere to refuel them. There's only a handful of gas stations on the map, which
הבעיה היא
makes sense
שאין הרבה
considering
gas
parties didn't
stations,
even
אין
exist
הרבה
during the
תחנות
OG
דלק
season.
לתדלק את
Come on,
הרכבים.
Epic, you could at least give us
אנשים
more gas
לא
cans
מרוצים
or
מזה
something.
גם.
You know how I mentioned?
אבל זה בעצם 10 דברים שלא בסדר, ושאנשים לא מרוצים מהם בפורטנייט רימיקס, בעונה החדשה של הפורטנייט חברים. וזהו, ואם אהבתם את הסרטון תנו לייק ותרשמו בתגובות מה אהבתם, תירשמו לערוץ מה פוקו, and I'll see you next time. bitch.